Okay, hi everybody. We're in the home stretch. We were working on displaying the results of everything we got, and what we figured out is we're trying to figure out the fields that are going to go, or the numbers that are going to go here. We want to figure out the total tip, and that got figured out by this in our JavaScript. Okay, we wanted to figure out like what the total bill amount was, which would be like this plus whatever your tip was. And that's going to be here. Okay, so we figured out this information. So the JavaScript knows it. And then what we got to do is figure out what each person pays, which is this. And we have this information. Okay, and we've got it in dollar format form. So we're just ready to just display the stuff. Okay, so what we did first off is we were going to display the tip. Okay, and what we're using was the magical JavaScript function, which is get element by ID. It's like the main workhorse of the whole thing. And what we're going to do is we're going to do that, and we're going to set up the total tip. Basically, what you're doing is you're setting up this like little span here to do stuff, right? So what we got to do is we got to set it up we're going to style. We're going to call a style thing. So this is like actually just CSS done in JavaScript. Display, and we're gonna make this be like an inline thing, which means just a line of like text. Okay, that's what we're doing. And then we're gonna go like this. We're gonna say document, and we're gonna get element by ID, and we're going to do the total tip again. Total tip, and we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go, and this is how you set like like what's inside here. The command for this is called inner HTML, right? This is the inside of the HTML, right? Good name for this command. So you say inner, if you get over there, inner, HTML, and then that's going to equal t tip. Okay, so that gets that one done. And then the next one we're going to do is we're going to display the total bill. Okay. Okay, and it's like the exact same thing. So I'm going to just go grab these two things. I'm going to paste them here. But this time I need I need this field name, okay, or this span name, span ID. So I have mine. It says total bill amount. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to go like this, boom, and I'm going to go like this, boom. Okay, so now it's total bill amount. Okay, it's pretty easy. And then the thing that we calculated for that is bill plus tip. Ta-da! Look at that. Pretty great, right? Hugely great. And then the final thing to get everything done, and then there's kind of one more cleanup thing after this. We're going to display what each person has to pay. Okay? And this is the same kind of thing, exact same thing, right? I think we actually did this already up above. So, yeah, I guess we could just do it, or we could just do it again. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But let's just do this. We'll we already did it up here. We can go like this. Document get element by ID, and the thing I want is the thing that has ID as each. So we'll say each, and that's gonna be each total. Okay, and that's gonna do it, except for a little bit of cleanup. But let's do the cleanup now. Okay, so what I want to do is outside of the function. Okay, so when the program loads, we're just going to do this. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're just going to set this stuff up so we don't show these things. Okay, so we're going to say document get element by ID. Okay, and then each one of them is going to go like this. We're going to say style display. Okay, equals none, which means basically like turn off the display, like don't show anything. Okay, and then we're going to do this like 3 times for each of these magical fields, and then they won't show anything, which sort of makes it look cleaner basically. Okay, so these are the exact same commands for each one of them, right? But we're going to make one be total tip. We're going to make one be total bill amount. And we're going to make one be each. Okay, and I'm sorry about the way I name things because this could be stupidly movie. Oh my god. I just want this to be each. Okay, but they're each doing the same thing, but what they're doing is they're calling up CSS style. They're telling it to display equals none. So this is the way you do CSS styling. Like if you wrote this in the CSS file, you just say display none, right? Whoopee, wrong place. Okay, but what these things are corresponding to is total tip corresponds to total tip. Uh-oh, we didn't do that right, did we? Ooh, look at that. It's gonna. Whoa. Okay, here, let me get rid of this. Total tip needs to correspond to total tip. Total tip. Total tip. Total bill amount. Total bill amount. And I actually didn't capitalize them so they'd show up better. Right? So total tip has to be like that. Okay? I think I got them all. I might have errors, but that is it. Okay, so what happens is when the JavaScript file loads, it'll actually just do this stuff. Okay? It sets up this onClick thing, and then when onClick fires, it calls up this function. And that's kind of it. Okay, so let's see what happens. So what's nice is that, see, nothing shows up here, right? Let me pull up the, I don't know if we even need the whatchamacallit, but let's say the bill's like $100, right? Level of service was outstanding, and there's like 1 person. So that's the thing. Total tip's 30. Each person. Oh, it didn't display that. That's bad. Let's find out why. Hold on. Let's go back here. Let's go here. There must be an error. And there is no error. So we did something wrong over here. Let's see. Oh. Maybe it's the problem is that let's do that. I think that's the problem. But let's do this too as a sort of a savior thing. Let's do this here. I'm gonna put this here and make these be the same. Okay. I think that'll handle our problem. So I'm gonna save all, come here, and do this. So this is very easy to understand. $100. Service is good. There's 1 person, and there's our tip, right? Each person has to pay $100. But if there's 2 people, only pay 60. And if there's 3 people, they pay 40. And if there's 5 people, they'll pay $24. Okay? And so that's kind of it. Okay? So it looks like it works pretty well. If you want to run it again, I don't have a build to read on it, but if you go have like a weird, let's say you go and have a really expensive meal, and the service was okay, and there's like 6 people to split, like I used to do, this makes sense, right? So that's the thing. So like this plus this pretty much equals this, and then the split is that. So that looks pretty good. If there's like 10 people to split it with, then everybody pays $39, right? $39.50, and you can see like there's a little bit of like extra money being here, but that's okay. And maybe we could write something about that. So anyway, that's kind of the assignment. If you get it done, like I want to see what it looks like, and I want to see your styling, right? So you guys are gonna have a styling link up in here that's going to have some beautiful styling that I want to see you guys making all by yourself. Okay? So that's it. Talk to you later. Bye.